Let's talk about weather before we get ourselves in too much trouble. We're in for a little change as we head into the weekend. You're not going to notice it around the bay or along the coast because temperatures have been running several degrees below average there pretty much for the last 10 days or so. But this big area of high pressure in the upper levels of the atmosphere, think of it as a hill of air that has just been parked there for the last 10 days or so. Little ripple in the atmosphere off the coast of Southern California has been giving them a chance of showers for pretty much the entire week. Both these features are going to finally budge out of place as we head into the weekend. What that's going to mean is a cool down for inland parts of the Bay Area, but again, very little noticeable change around the water where the fog is spreading out as we look towards San Francisco from Oakland. The fog has already taken over, but Sutro Tower, well, still just poking right through. Temperature stands at 57 degrees downtown. That's it. 63 right now in Oakland. Not a whole lot warmer on the east side of the bay. Inland temperatures mostly in the 70s, but it did climb up into the 80s in a number of locations, including Livermore, still holding on at 82 degrees. That fog is going to spread out significantly as we head through the rest of tonight, well into the inland valleys to start the day on Saturday. Like the past several days, it's going to take its time backing up, but it should back up too along the coast as we head towards noon. Along the coast, though, you are not going to see the sunshine breaking through. Elsewhere, plenty of sun, but it's going to be significantly cooler for those inland parts of the Bay Area after a normal start tomorrow morning. Upper 40s in the North Bay with temperatures elsewhere in the low to mid 50s. Temperatures in San Francisco not warming up very much. Starting off in the middle portion of the 50s, briefly warming up to just above 60 degrees in the afternoon with a little sunshine peeking through over downtown, and then rolling right back down into the upper 50s as the sun goes down. Santa Rosa only warming up into the upper 60s. Your temperatures were well into the 70s for most of the North Bay today, but a good 10 degrees cooler tomorrow. Stronger onshore breeze and just less atmosphere piled up on top of us means surface level temperatures aren't going to warm up as much. Only low 70s for highs in Concord. Temperatures in San Jose also barely making it up into the low 70s. Looks really nice. Autumnal air for inland parts of the Bay Area with a mix of upper 60s and low to mid 70s, but just low to mid 60s around the bay and only mid to upper 50s along the coast. We've been tracking the very long range forecast for a hint of rain chances. Those were looking promising for the past several days, but the latest data coming in has really knocked down those rain chances. They're not zero, but they are looking very limited as we head towards late next week and the following weekend. Maybe some more signs of optimism in the forecast beyond that, the last full week of October. We'll take a look at the 2-week outlook coming up at 5:30, but let's focus on the 7-day forecast, which does include a little warm up next week, back up to near normal temperatures around the bay Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and above normal temperatures farther inland, up to around 80 in San Jose on Wednesday, well into the 80s for inland parts of the North Bay and the East Bay, but it doesn't last too long. We're back down to near average temperatures by Friday of next week. So not the full-fledged roller coaster that we had a few months ago, more the kiddie coaster next week.
Okay.
Yes.
We can handle the kiddie coaster.
Okay. Just buckle in.